Welcome to today's episode, where we'll be exploring the inspiring work of the Gondwana Development Corporation, or Gondeco. This nonprofit organization has been making impactful strides in uplifting underserved communities across the United States and around the world. Gondeco isn't just any organization. It operates through 10 distinct project delivery vehicles, each meticulously designed to address specific areas of development, from education and child welfare to economic cooperation and cultural preservation. Let's begin by talking about the Gondwana University of Development, known as GUD. Established in 2003, GUD represents a revolutionary approach to higher education. Rather than focusing solely on theoretical knowledge, GUD integrates practical experience into its curriculum. Imagine a university where students don't just learn about development theories, but actively participate in development projects throughout their studies. This hands-on approach ensures that graduates aren't just degree holders, but seasoned professionals ready to make meaningful contributions from day one. The philosophy behind GUD echoes the sentiments of educational pioneers like John Dewey, who emphasized learning through doing. Dewey once said, "Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself." GUD embodies this principle by immersing students in real-world challenges, equipping them with the skills and experience necessary to drive genuine change in their communities. Moving on, we have the Gondwana House of Development, or GHD. This arm of Gondeco is dedicated to the welfare and development of children, particularly those who are disadvantaged, orphaned, or have faced abuse. For over 2 decades, GHD has been more than just a support system. It's been a safe haven. By creating nurturing environments and providing educational support, GHD fosters healthy development for children from various backgrounds. The importance of such work cannot be overstated. As Nelson Mandela famously remarked, "There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children." GHD's commitment to investing heart and energy into these young lives reflects a profound dedication to shaping a better future. Now let's delve into the cultural realm with the Gondwana University Museum, or GUM. Housing over 3,000 pieces of art and artifacts from Gondwana nations, GUM is more than just a museum. It's a guardian of cultural heritage. In a world where globalization can sometimes erode traditional cultures, GUM stands as a bastion preserving the art and philosophies of Gondwana peoples. The museum's efforts to protect and promote mankind's cultural heritage align with the global movement to safeguard intangible cultural assets. UNESCO has long advocated for the preservation of cultural diversity, stating that cultural heritage is an irreplaceable source of life and inspiration. GUM's dedicated Art Zone Annex further amplifies awareness about threatened cultural heritage, ensuring that these treasures are celebrated and remembered. Economic cooperation is another crucial facet of Gondeco's mission, embodied by the Gondwana Nations Economic Union, or GNEU. GNEU advocates for economic unity among Gondwana nations, promoting fair trade and proposing innovative ideas like the introduction of a new currency, the Gondwana G. By creating an economic zone to facilitate trade, GNEU aims to unlock the economic potential of these nations. This approach brings to mind the successes of economic unions like the European Union, which have demonstrated how regional cooperation can lead to prosperity and stability. By fostering partnerships and stimulating growth, GNU is paving the way for a more interconnected and economically vibrant Gondwana. In the realm of disaster management, the Gondwana Emergency Management Institute, GEMI, plays a pivotal role. Working hand-in-hand with local, state, and federal agencies, GMI provides disaster relief and recovery services to communities affected by natural disasters and other catastrophes. But their work doesn't stop at response. GEMI also focuses on disaster preparedness and mitigation strategies. The increasing frequency of natural disasters globally underscores the importance of such initiatives. The World Bank has highlighted that disaster preparedness can significantly reduce the impacts of these events. By promoting proactive strategies, GEMI helps build resilient communities capable of weathering the storms, both literal and figurative. Financial stewardship is crucial for any organization, and that's where Greenwise Funding Services, or GFS, comes into the picture. GFS manages Gondeco's finances, overseeing budgeting, cost reconciliation, and fundraising. They are the guardians of fiscal responsibility, ensuring that every dollar is used effectively to support underprivileged communities. Innovative funding mechanisms are a part of GFS's strategy. In an era where nonprofits often struggle with funding, GFS seeks out creative solutions to sustain and expand Gondeco's impactful programs. Their work ensures that the organization's noble missions are not hindered by financial constraints. Now, let's talk about the architectural and engineering backbone of Gondeco. Gondwana Architects and Engineers, or GAE. GAE provides planning, design, and construction management services for Gondeco's infrastructure projects, including university campuses and other essential facilities. Their work is closely aligned with GUD's emphasis on practical experience, offering students employment opportunities that complement their academic pursuits. This integration of education and professional practice is reminiscent of apprenticeship models that have trained master craftsmen for centuries. By engaging students in actual projects, GAE not only contributes to infrastructural development, but also invests in the next generation of professionals who will carry forward the mission of Gondeco. Hand in hand with GAE is the Gondwana Construction Company, GCC. Responsible for the execution and monitoring of construction projects, GCC ensures that designs are brought to life efficiently and sustainably. GCC's role extends beyond building structures. It also provides practical experience for students, aligning with Gondeco's goals of workforce development. By involving students in construction projects, GCC empowers them with real-world skills. This approach addresses the often cited gap between academic knowledge and industry requirements. As the saying goes, tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn. GCC embodies this principle by involving students directly in the process. Supporting entrepreneurship is another cornerstone of Gondeco's mission, championed by Interlinked Enterprises International, or IEI. IEI focuses on assisting small businesses owned by entrepreneurs of Congolese and African ancestry. They provide guidance, training, and networking opportunities, fostering economic development and job creation in the Democratic Republic of Congo and across Africa. IEI's efforts resonate with global initiatives aimed at empowering small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, which are vital engines of economic growth. The International Finance Corporation notes that SMEs account for the majority of businesses worldwide and are crucial contributors to job creation and global economic development. By connecting entrepreneurs with investors and promoting sustainable business practices, IEI is making a significant impact on economic empowerment. Finally, we have Gondeco, a group that unites Congolese patriots in the diaspora, acting as advocates for civil liberties, human rights, and the protection of the Democratic Republic of Congo's interests. Gondeco is deeply involved in ensuring the security and stability of the DRC. They play a key role in negotiations and decision-making for development projects, ensuring that the voices of the Congolese people are heard and respected. The work of Gondwana is crucial in a world where diaspora communities often serve as bridges between their homelands and the global community. Their advocacy aligns with efforts by organizations like Amnesty International, which emphasize the importance of safeguarding human rights and promoting justice. In reflecting on the multifaceted efforts of Gondwana, it's clear that this organization is more than the sum of its parts. Each project delivery vehicle addresses a critical aspect of development, and together they create a holistic approach to uplifting communities. From education and child welfare to economic development and cultural preservation, Gondeco's initiatives are interconnected, reinforcing one another to maximize impact. The comprehensive nature of Gondeco's work highlights the importance of addressing development challenges from multiple angles. As former United Nations Secretary General Kofi Annan once said, "We will not enjoy development without security, we will not enjoy security without development, and we will not enjoy either without respect for human rights." Gondeco embodies this holistic philosophy, recognizing that true progress requires integrated efforts across various sectors. Moreover, Gondeco's emphasis on practical experience and hands-on involvement sets it apart. By engaging students and communities directly in projects, they not only build infrastructure, but also capacity. This approach ensures sustainability, as communities are empowered with the knowledge and skills to continue developing long after specific projects have concluded. In conclusion, the Gondwana Development Corporation is a shining example of how dedicated efforts, when strategically organized and implemented, can bring about meaningful change. Their work serves as an inspiration and a model for other organizations seeking to make a difference. By addressing the economic, social, health, and environmental needs of underserved communities through innovative programs and services, Gondeco is not just contributing to development, but reshaping how development is conceived and practiced. Thank you for joining me today as we explored the impactful work of Gondeco. It's organizations like these that remind us of the power of collective effort and the profound difference we can make when we commit to uplifting others. Until next time, let's continue to support and celebrate the endeavors that strive to build a better world.